if you had a $50,000 Rolex Daytona on your wrist, people would perceive you differently. And if you had a Daytona compared to, let's say, a leather strap Patek, people would also perceive you differently. So I have all of these watches, and it's good because, I'm not going to wear, a red Richard Mille to certain events because I just look like a bit of a douchebag. Whereas, I might wear a Patek Philippe Celestial because they're like, this is a 22-year-old who's, has a watch that's worth, $400,000 or $500,000 that is a leather strap, and he's not going to get any like clout or like, credit, or it's not like a cool watch to have particularly. So in certain circles, especially certain members clubs, it's a real conversation starter. So you can kind of use watches to your advantage depending on the crowd that you're with. So for me, it's just, and I think it's the exact same thing when it comes to cars.
Yeah.
I'm not into cars. I don't own any cars.
Okay.
And I'm sure it's something I'll get into at some point. But a person who drives, a Lamborghini, a green Lamborghini Performante, is a very different person to a person who drives like a Bentley GT. So, they're two different archetypes, and it's also two different sort of conversation starters. So, yeah, I think I don't know. As guys, we need our toys. So I guess just pick whatever your toys are.